very good win for us tonight. I mean, there's a team right there that's going to end up winning a lot of games. They played 5 of their first 7 on the road and in some tough places. But I feel really good about this win. I was very concerned going into it in terms of the preparation. You know, they play offense where they're so patient. They take 19 seconds per possession, which is a very patient team. And that hurt us against like Texas Tech, who was really good when we went down that exhibition game or whatever, the scrimmage that was closed. And they really grind you. And I thought our defense made, how long was it before they scored their first points? It was like
7.
Pardon me?
6.5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, our defense to start the games here in the last 4 has been tremendous. And that's why we're winning. It's our defense. I thought the field goal percentage defense, 38.6%, 28 from 3. Was really excellent tonight. We did things where we're preparing for switching 1 through 4, a lot of switching that we did out there today. And our guys are doing a great job of focusing and taking the information on the personnel to be able to take away their strengths. And I thought we did a good job of that tonight. Obviously Tyson Carter really loosened it up for us, shooting the ball just incredibly. And I was so proud of his team, our team and his teammates, the way they knew he had it going. They kept looking for him. They kept looking to find him. They were setting screens for him. It was, the Q found him on the very first play there at the top of the key for the tree. And we really got Tyson going and kept riding him. I tried to tell our team about the bad boys in Detroit Pistons with giving them a little history lesson about Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and Vinny, the Microwave Johnson, how one of those guys would get hot and they would just keep running stuff to him. So, I don't know how many appreciate it, but I certainly do. But I thought Q was tremendous tonight as the point, too. 10 assists and 0 turnovers. 10-0. He was making plays for everybody and did really a good job. Could have had more assists. I mean, he really could have. And only did it in 26 minutes. I thought Nick's defense, again, Nick has been very consistent for us. I was really happy for Eric in the second half, the way he responded, on 1 rebound away from a double-double. I thought Zay did some really good things for us. And you can see he's getting a little better. So I thought he got tired in the first half. And when you've been out 2 weeks and 2 days to get back to game shape is not easy. We will have Lamar back here for Sunday's game. So he'll be returning there to answer a question about Lamar on the front end. And hopefully we'll get EJ back out there soon. I'm still not certain on how long that'll be with the bone bruise that he has. But really pleased to be 6-0. Very excited about our defense, excited about our team as we move forward to a very good Dayton game and Dayton team on Sunday. Questions?
You're 6-0. Has that surpassed what your expectations were so far?
No. We expect to win every game we play, and we expect to be 6-0, and we want to be 7-0, and we want to be 8-0. We want to keep winning every game we play. And anytime you don't expect to win, then you're in the wrong profession here. And so, yeah, I'm expecting that we're going to win every game that we go into.
Why do you think Tyson has played at such a higher level so far this year?
Well, I think he's a sophomore. I mean, the greatest year of improvement has been your freshman. He's a lot stronger. I mean, remember now, when you go through that first year jump from high school to major college basketball, it's a big jump. He's not the only one who's a lot better. I mean, everybody's improved. And he's really, but I thought he got stronger. His body, if you talk to our strength coach, I mean, his strength, pound for pound, might be among the best on our team for sure. He's very, very strong. And today, we came in Tuesday morning. Every player had shooting on Tuesday. And he came in and spent some extra time, just like everybody did. And the whole focus for him, for me, was he was shooting the ball flat. His first one, he had great arc on the night. The second one from the corner was wide open. He was flat as a pancake, and he missed it. But then from that point forward, everything had good arc. And that's why it's great to have those machines upstairs that measure arc in the Mines Pavilion. I don't know if you guys, I think someone did an arc on it last year, but the Noah's Arc, I mean, a lot of NBA teams are using it. I think it really helps players focus because they've done all the data on 10 million shots that this is the perfect arc that you want, being consistent, how important it is. And that was the only issue for him, and all of a sudden now that rim got really big. They got 3 times as big as a basketball, not twice as big. You know, and I'm really excited about that because we need Tyson to keep shooting it the way he's shooting.
North Dakota State finished the first half on a 10-0 run. What was going wrong in that stretch, and how did you get it back on track?
You know what, we came out and really jumped on the start second half, and I really felt good about it. But, you know, we were up 28 to like 14, and we got stuck offensively. You know, we missed some opportunities to score. They made some threes, and they weren't going to quit. They weren't going to give up. I'm telling you, they're tough. When you look back at Jacksonville State, Stephen F. Austin, and you look at these guys tonight, I guarantee you all 3 of those teams are going to win a lot of games, and I wouldn't be surprised if all 3 of them are in the NCAA tournament at the end of the year.
Saw you call plays for Tyson a couple times early in the game. Did you stick with 1 or 2 key actions, or did you call just about everything you had for him in the game?
Yeah, we got to add more, but we called a lot of what we had. You know, in the UCSB game, which was North Dakota State's first game of the year, UCSB had a player that went off from the perimeter, and a sophomore also. And you know, I was an assistant there, so I watched that one last night, and I felt like, hey, we got it going from the perimeter a little bit, loosened things up. And that's what happened for us. It really loosened up as he got it going, especially early in the game. And once he got it going, we kept going to the well. And guys are setting great screens, shortening passes. He's reading coming off the screens. All of it worked together, so I was really happy about that.
You mentioned talking to the team about the Pistons or whatever. When you do, was that during halftime when you mentioned
No,
that?
after the game.
After the game?
Yeah, I just was so excited about how our guys got it. Hey, he's got it going. Let's keep going to him. And they were excited. Everybody loves Tyson, so they're excited for him too. I mean, I actually got a little mad at Eric because, you know, he was, you know, so pumped up. They were celebrating with 9 minutes or 8 minutes to go. Like, hey, there's a lot of time left. You know what? The game is never over till it's over. And a team that shoots threes like that, I've seen crazy things happen up 20 with 5 minutes to go in the game. And I want to say 2 other things. Is there any other questions? And I want to wrap up with 2 things. We're good? 2 things. First one is really excited about Coach Moorhead. You got a chance to meet him and his family last night. My wife did. Great guy. We actually were at Pitt together at the same time, briefly, when one of his first jobs in coaching. He loves basketball. It was so fun to talk to him because he remembered some of those teams. And when I was there, he's a Pittsburgh guy, which explains the love for football. If you're from Western PA, you have to love football. It's part of the DNA of that area of the country. It's, you know, my children and my wife and I were still insane Steelers fans from the experience at Pitt. His whole family are Pitt Steeler fans, and so we really have some common bonds that I'm looking forward to sharing as we're here together. The other thing is I want to tell you that our hearts and prayers are out for Coach Williams. He lost his brother tonight who succumbed to injury sustained in a car accident. Ronnie Williams. Ronnie was a great person, and he's a guy that overcame cancer, beat cancer, and then ends up dying, unfortunately, to a really tough car accident, you know, that happened here in the last 10 days. So our hearts and prayers are out to Ronnie's family and Coach Williams and their entire family as they mourn and you know, give thanks for what a blessing it was to have him as a part of their lives. So thank you.